In a city filled with powerful machines, there was one tiny robot nobody believed in. It was slow, old, damaged, and every day, people laughed as it rolled through the streets alone. But one night, everything changed. The robot's name was K1. Unlike the giant factory robots around him, K1 was small and weak. His metal body was scratched. One of his lights flickered constantly, and his battery barely lasted a full day. The other robots worked in giant towers, lifting heavy machines and building incredible technology. But K1 cleaned broken parts in the lowest level of the city. Nobody noticed him, nobody thanked him, but every single day, K1 kept going. Outdated, the larger robot said. You'll never become anything important. You should be recycled. Every word hit K1 harder than rust and rain. But deep inside his fading system, a small spark remained. K1 believed that even the smallest machine could still matter. Beneath the shining towers of the city, K1 worked alone. While the world above celebrated powerful machines, K1 repaired broken metal in silence. Cold pipes echoed through the underground corridors, steam filled the air, and every night, the little robot continued working without anyone noticing. Every evening, K1 walked home through the endless rain. Gigantic holograms lit the dark streets above him. Flying vehicles crossed the skies, and thousands of machines hurried through the city without ever seeing him. But K1 never stopped moving forward. One night, the city went dark. The lights vanished, the towers shut down, and for the first time in decades, silence filled the streets. Fear spread across the city. Something had gone terribly wrong. Inside the central reactor, the city's energy core was collapsing. Massive explosions shook the underground chambers. Electrical storms erupted through the tunnels, and one by one, the emergency systems failed. Giant industrial robots tried to stop the disaster, but the tunnels were too small, too unstable, too dangerous, one after another. The powerful machines failed, and suddenly, the city realized something terrifying. There was only one robot small enough to reach the reactor core. For the first time in his life, everyone looked at K1 differently, not with laughter, not with pity, but with hope. The tiny forgotten robot was the city's last chance. K1 stood alone at the entrance of the collapsing tunnel. Smoke poured from the darkness ahead. Warning sirens echoed through the city, and somewhere deep below, the reactor continued to fail. But K1 stepped forward anyway. It crashed around him. Sparks rained from broken pipes. The tunnel trembled beneath his feet. Every step pushed K1 deeper into danger, but even as fear filled his fading system, he kept moving forward. A warning appeared, battery critical. K1 slowed for a moment. His lights flickered weakly in the darkness, but turning back would mean losing the entire city. So the little robot continued forward, center of the reactor chamber. K1 finally reached the damaged core. Electricity exploded around him. The heat became unbearable, and with the last of his remaining power, K1 connected the broken energy lines. Suddenly, the city lights returned, one tower after another. The darkness disappeared. The streets glowed once again, and across the entire city, machines stopped and looked toward the sky. Beneath the glowing reactor, K1 collapsed silently. His damaged body no longer moved. The tiny robot who nobody believed in had saved them all. Rushed into the chamber. For a moment, nobody spoke. The giant machine stood silently around the small robot, and for the first time, the city understood something important. Greatness is not measured by size. Sometimes, the smallest light can save the world.